Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Sunday Morning Coffee and a Card. My name is Julia Green. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I go live on Sunday mornings with a quick card demonstration. So this morning, we're going to be using the Sending Love stamp set, and we're going to be using the dies that go along with it. So I'm just going to go right ahead and get started here. So we are going to start with a piece of 4 1/8 by 5 3/8 of Melon Mambo. We're going to grab the Melon Mambo ink and we're going to stamp and make ourselves a little background. And I only need the background to be around the edges. So I'm going to go ahead and just stamp around the edges. This little group of hearts is in this Sending Love stamp set. Put some more right there. So in the introduction to this video this morning, I basically said I was using a technique I haven't used in a while, and this is basically just stamps, ink, and paper. And I don't always think about doing these type of things to make my backgrounds. I get very sucked into the, I made a little boo-boo up there, so I was just trying to cover it up. I get very sucked in, listen to me. I get very drawn in to the DSP and all the other fun stuff that we have. And sometimes you need to just make your own little background, okay? So the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm coming in with this postage. We're still using the perennial postage dies that we used Friday night. This is not, I don't think this is the biggest one. I think it's the next one down. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm just going to go ahead and mount that right to my stamped page here, and you'll see that those little hearts peek out around once I put that on there. See my little hearts? All right, and then I'm going to mount this whole thing to a piece of a black cardstock. Now this is a half a sheet, and then we're going to fold this in half, and so that's going to give me my 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 card, and then we're just going to go right ahead and we're going to mount that right on there. I'm finding now that the heat has been going full bore around here that my paper is dry, my ink pads are dry. So we've talked about that before, and this time of the year when the weather is cold and your furnace or your fireplace or whatever is going full bore, you might have to really pay attention to your inks and really give them a nice little drink with ink refills. Okay, now I have a piece of white cardstock, and this piece, it's got a bent corner here. I'm going to grab, oh, I guess that one's okay. This one is 3 by 4. Is it 4 1/4? Yeah, 3 by 4 1/4. And you'll see that's going to fit right inside there. But before I mount that, we're going to do some stamping on it. And I went and I stamped ahead of time the cute little mailbox, and we've cut him out. So let's start with this one. We're going to bring in Bubble Bath. Not a color I use a real lot, but I grabbed it off the shelf over there. We're going to ink up a blending brush here. And I don't want too much, but I'm going to blend right in there and kind of in the center. And it's just going to give it a nice little hue of pink. All right. Then I'm going to take a sponge dauber and some Granny Apple Green. And I'm just going to sponge along this bottom edge. Just like that. Okay. Now I'm going to grab my blends. Good morning, Patricia. And I'm going to grab my my stamped image. And I'm going to give the grass at the bottom here a little Granny Apple Green, dark. Then we have Smoky Slate for the post. And I am using the light first. The other thing you want to keep in mind too is that these are alcohol markers. So this time of year especially, actually any time of year, you really want to make sure that you get the lids back on because they will dry out pretty quickly if you don't get the lid on nice and tight. So I noticed that some of mine could probably be replaced. I'm going to switch tips here. So I had kind of a hectic morning coming home this morning. I had my coworker who came in to relieve me her dad is in the hospital and he's not doing very well, so she was kind of upset, so I kind of hung out and talked to her for a little bit. So then I was late leaving anyway, and we have this traffic light on my way home now that because they're doing this construction on Route 44, and the traffic light is stuck on red flashing, so that caused for a little commotion. And when I was going by the farm, their horses were out, so I was trying to call or text my daughter-in-law because I know she knows them at the farm to let them know that the horses were out and they were up by the road. And my phone would not let me call her. So I was trying. The only thing it would let me do was text her, which was really kind of strange, but I don't know what was going on. But anyway, it just made for kind of a kooky ride home. All right, so there's our lamppost. Make sure that's on nice and tight. Now, I decided to do the mailbox pool party. So we're going to do light pool party first. The other thing with the blends and making shadows and stuff, it's all just a matter of playing around with the pens. Different people like to go light to dark. Some people like to go dark to light, depending on what they're coloring. We do have the color lifter so that you can come on back in and do like a little bit of lifting of the color. All right, now I'm coming in with the dark pool party. And I'm just going to basically go around the edges here. Just like that. There we go. Now for the flag, I decided to do Melon Mambo. And we're going to do the dark in the little there, and then we're just going to color this one in with the light. Alrighty. Now I'm going to take my little hearts that I stamped before with the Melon Mambo. We're going to bring the Melon Mambo back in. And I'm going to stamp some hearts up here in this corner. just like that. I'm going to take this postage canceling here, and I'm going to stamp that down towards the bottom, right about here, and I'm going to stamp it right off, just like that. Now there's this other cute little stamp in here that says "Sent with Love" with some little hearts. Bring that Melon Mambo back. And I did not mount my sticker the right way on this, so I had to. And these stickers, if anybody has a way of getting those stickers off after they've been mounted, please send that to me, because I cannot get the stickers off, and that sticker does not line up with the stamp. So I must have been half asleep when I mounted that one. Now I need some dimensionals. We're going to put some dimensionals on the back of this guy, and then we're going to put him on the front of our card. And we'll have a very cute Valentine's card. So it says "Sent with Love" around the hearts, which is really cute. But because mine isn't really stamped right, the hearts would have been like kind of upside down because my sticker's not on there right. I'm wondering if heat works to take the stickers off. I'm not really sure. I might give that a try. All right, and then we're just going to mount my mailbox right over here. Just like that. Now we're going to put some glue on the back of this guy. What did I do with my glue? There it is. And we'll mount that right in the middle of our postage background here. Whoops. Almost mounted it upside down. That would be something I would do. And there you have it. Isn't it cute? I think it came out pretty cute. So then I probably would stamp this postage thing on the envelope. Or, oh, and then I had another piece of the Melon Mambo to put on the inside. I don't normally do colors on the inside because, whoops, because a lot of times it adds weight to the card. But I figured this one might be okay. That's why I'm having that problem with the paper picking up. It's because the paper's so dry. What do we got going on here? There we go. All right, so there you have it. And then we have the pink on the inside. And then I did stamp a couple more hearts on the inside. Rainy California. It's supposed to rain here too. I'm not sure when that's going to happen. It got down a little bit cold, so the cement surfaces were a little slippery when I walked out of work this morning. All right, so there you have it. Isn't that a cute one? I thought that was pretty cute. Came out pretty cute. So I have another one for you. I'm going to do it real quick because I usually try to stay within my half hour. So on this one, we're going to take a piece of white cardstock, and this is 4 by 5 1/4. All right, we need to clean off my little hearts over here. So on this time when I'm stamping, I'm going to kind of make like my own, I'm going to make like my own DSP or my own background. So what I've got here is the cute little envelope from Sending Love, and then the cute little hearts too. Okay. So let's just bring this in, and we're just going to randomly stamp some envelopes all over the place here. So some people like to take and turn their cardstock when they're doing this, but I kind of feel like the envelopes would be some of them would be upside down, so I'm not looking for that. So I'm just going to do it this way, and then bring in some partial envelopes here. I might get another envelope in right there. I might get one in right there. Another one maybe right there. And all right, I think that's good. Good on the envelopes. All right, now I'm going to switch it up with this one, and I'm going to use some real red. And I'm going to use the little group of hearts. And I'm going to just come in and stamp hearts kind of in between. I'm not really caring whether I get them on the envelopes or not. No right or wrong here. Like I said, we're just making ourselves a nice, fun piece of background paper. And I don't always think to do this because I am addicted to DSP. All right. So now we're going to take that one and we're going to mount that onto a piece of black that is 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. I'm trying to really not have any pressure on this glue, but it's really not helping. It's really not working. All right, so our hearts are going this way. So we're going to put this right on there. Now on this one, I decided to do a red card base. So this is our 8 1/2 by 11 sheet of paper cut in half. And then folded in half, and that's going to give me my 4 1/4 by 5 1/8, or 5 1/2 rather. All right. Morning, Miss Sandy. How are you? All right, and then we're going to just put that layer on just like that. Now, I grabbed my stylish shapes because you know me, I like my stylish shapes. And then I was looking for a saying, and I did buy the Hearts of Elegance bundle. Okay, this is available online. Really pretty stamp set. And then it comes with some fun dies. Look at the hearts. Fun, fun, fun. We've got hearts. It cuts out some of the shapes, the flower and the leaves. And then some big, I can't wait to use this heart here that looks like it's stitched. I did not use that one today. We're just using a regular shaped one, a regular shaped heart today. But what I wanted was the saying that says sending lots of love. Because I just think that goes kind of cute with my envelopes. So we're going to ink that up good. Make sure we can see the ink in there. And we're going to stamp that right here in the middle of here. Sending lots of love. All right, we're going to put some dimensionals on that guy. And we're going to put that right down here. Just like that. Now, in that sending love dies, there's this cute little envelope. That's the heart that I cut out. And that's cut out with the festive glimmer paper, so I used the red. I did look it up. It is still available. I looked up glitter paper, and it's now called glimmer paper, so it did take me a minute to find it, but it is still on there. So we're going to make our little envelope here. So I'm going to grab my take your pick tool and a couple of glue dots. Pull off a glue dot. I'm going to put it right over here. just like that. Don't mind me, I have the cap to my take your pick tool in my mouth, because if I set it down, I'll probably lose it in this mess. All right, and then we're just going to put one over here on this side to hold them down, bring this guy up. And we want that to really be in there. So just going to take your pick tool and just kind of move it over a little bit so it's not sticking outside my envelope. All right, we'll put some adhesive on the back of the envelope. And we're going to put the envelope right up here. We're going to put some dimensionals on our glimmer heart. So if you have some of that glimmer paper left over from your holiday card making, you can use it for your Valentine's. So this set that I'm using is called the Marbled Elegance Suite. I did not buy the paper, I don't believe. So I didn't see the paper in my stash anyway, but that's it, and it's online. So please be making sure that you're checking out my online store. It's really important that you go visit the online store. Lots of goodies there, more goodies to be released, all kinds of fun stuff happening coming up here. As you guys know, we got a new catalog. We've got all kinds of fun stuff coming out. Celebration is going to start here next week. Just tons of stuff happening. You'll find this paper also on the online exclusive. This is a designer series paper. We've had these patterns before, and they've just brought them back in different colors, which is kind of neat. And then if you're looking for some way to do some quick Valentines, the Paper Pumpkin subscription, or Paper Pumpkin for the month of January, is going to be Hearts for You. And it also has a coordinating die. These add-ons go for the next 3 months, January, February, and March. And look at the little bee. I'm loving him. I'm loving the heart. And I'm not really sure what that other guy is, but I'm sure when the February one comes out, I'll find out what that one is. So we also have an online scrapbooking brochure that's going to go live on the 7th. So like I said, January 7th, you want to be by your computer checking things out. So part of this suite are these fun gold foiled hearts. I'm going to put a little one right here on the front of my envelope. I've popped up my heart, as you can see. Okay. And then I'm going to take a medium one, and I'm going to put it down here. And then I'm going to take a large one, and I put it over here with a large one. Maybe, yeah, we'll do it right there. There's kind of a empty space in my hearts there. So those are fun. Quick and easy way to embellish your Valentines. All right, and then on mine, I did take the black linen thread, or black baker's twine, which I have right there, and I made a cute little bow and put it down here on the corner of the card. So that's my cards for you this morning. I did 2 quick, fun Valentine's cards. I'm going to be sending lots of Valentine cards because I did not get Christmas cards out. So I'm going to be sending lots of Valentine cards. So I'm going to be working on lots of Valentines. I'm also working on lots of Valentines because I have been asked to do some workshops with Valentines. So if that's something that you might be interested in, is hosting your own gathering where we make cards, by all means, let me know. I'm just giving these guys a little burnish because then they lay flat. Yeah, if that's something that you're interested in, just let me know. I'm always looking for hostesses. All you have to do is find a place. We could do it at your house. We could do it at your church. We could do it at, if you're if you have a ladies club that meets somewhere, or any of those kind of things, just let me know. And I'd love to get together with you and make some cards. I like to do both. In January, I like to do both birthday and a lot of Valentines. So that's where I am at with that. So thank you guys so much for stopping in this morning. Sandy and Patricia, thank you. I guess nobody else is up this early. Maybe they're all just totally pooped out from the holiday. I wish I could be totally pooped out from the holiday. I had a lot of time off over the holiday, so I can't really complain. All right, guys. Thank you so much. And this Friday, I will be back with my Facebook Friday. I'm pretty sure that this coming Friday, we're going to do everything celebration because we are going to be just around the cup of, just around the corner of letting that celebration catalog go live. And I'd love to have you guys see some more samples and stuff done with that. So, all right, guys. Thank you so much. Um, it's always a pleasure. I'm going to go get a little nap in before I have to go back and do another 12-hour shift. But then I'm off for a couple of days. So it's always good. It's all good, right? It's all good. All right. You guys have a great week. We'll see you Friday, hopefully. And I have a mystery card night coming up too, the beginning of January. I actually think no, it's the 8th. It's the day after all that fun stuff releases. But yeah, that January 7th, you're going to want to have your if you don't have a catalog, let me know because I'm ordering those tomorrow. And I hope they'll be here by by then. But if you don't have one, everything will be going online. So, all right, guys, you have a great rest of your day, great week. Come on back Friday. And as always, thank you for watching. And hopefully we'll all be stamping together real soon.